הבאנו שלום עליכם, הבאנו שלום עליכם, הבאנו שלום עליכם, הבאנו שלום, שלום, שלום עליכם, הבאנו שלום עליכם, הבאנו שלום עליכם, הבאנו שלום עליכם, הבאנו שלום, שלום, שלום עליכם. Simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, yehelanu. Simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, yehelanu. Yehelanu, yehelanu, ulechol Yisrael. Yehelanu, yehelanu.
The ritual of Milah, of circumcision, is the oldest continuously practiced ritual that we have. And in fact, it is possibly the oldest continuously practiced ritual in the world right now. But having welcomed our physical guests, having welcomed our spiritual guests, I would like everyone to please stand up and remain standing for the course of the ceremony as we welcome the most important guest of all, the one without whom we wouldn't even be gathered here today. The guest of honor, this baby who's about to receive his Hebrew name, the traditional welcome that we give, the following words. Please repeat after me. Baruch haba. Baruch haba. Ani Molashmona. This chair, this throne, we set aside for Elijah the prophet. May he be remembered for good. And we recognize Elijah's presence by singing the traditional Eliyahu Hanavi.
Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu HaTishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu HaGiladi, Bimhera v'yameinu, Yahavo Eleinu, Imoshiach ben David, Imoshiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu HaTishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu HaGiladi.
The moment of circumcision, the moment of Milah, when we bring this baby into the covenant, is a special and awesome moment. It is a moment at which God's feminine presence, the Shekhinah, sits here in the room, not just at this instant that we circumcise the baby, But God's presence has been here waiting the entire day for this moment when we bring this baby into the covenant. So it's a moment that is traditional to have a special prayer in your head and in your heart. A prayer for this baby, a prayer for our whole community here in Dallas, and a prayer for all of the people of Israel. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishanu v'zutav v'tzivanu al hamilah. Amen. Lance, your bracha.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishanu b'mitzvotav l'chaliso b'brito shel Avraham Avinu.
Blessed, Amen. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who sanctifies us with his commandments and commands us regarding circumcision. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who sanctifies us with his commandments and commands us to bring our children into the covenant of Abraham. And everyone please say Amen.
Amen.
And repeat the following phrase. Kishem.
Kishem.
Shenichnas.
Shenichnas.
Labrit.
Labrit.
Ken yikanes.
Ken yikanes.
Good job. L'Torah.
L'Torah.
L'Chuppah.
L'Chuppah.
L'Ma'asim Tovim.
L'Ma'asim Tovim.
Just as we bring this child into the covenant of Abraham, so may he grow to a life of Jewish traditions, a life of good deeds, and come eventually to the marriage canopy, and we all say, Amen.
Amen.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Each one, right? Exactly. Pay attention. And why don't you guys come over here in front? That's good. Why don't you stay right there? Yeah, perfect.
But we're only half done.
We're only half done. So now we're actually going to take Hunter from his grandmother's hand and place him into a tallit that was worn by not only his grandfather, but do I have this right? But also by his great-grandfather as well. So a tallit of multiple generations, as he is welcomed with his tallit. So actually, Jessica and Lance. All right. So the next thing that we're going to do as well is to give to Hunter his Jewish name. And his Hebrew name that we're going to give him is a name that he will use not only for this for moment, but it's hard to imagine 13 years from now when he becomes a bar mitzvah, right, for that moment as well. And it is hard to imagine, but he will use this at his wedding day, right? And he will use this also and pass the name that he is given to his children. And it is hard to imagine, I know, on this day, to think about being grandparents, right? It's hard to think about being grandparents on this day, but this is exactly the notion of multi-generations that we think about. Not that the name that you give him, bestow upon him today, is just for this current generation, just for him, but is in fact for multiple generations to come. And so we bestow upon him with his New York Yankees aspire name. Perfect, just perfect. We bestow upon Hunter his Hebrew name. Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Kayem et hayeled hazeh la'aviv u'limo v'yikareh shmo b'Yisrael Chai ben Eliyahu Yisrael v'Elisa Yismach ha'av v'yotzei tchalatzav v'tagel ima v'rivina Zeh hakaton gadol yihyeh Hashem sheniknas labrit Ken Yikanes Torah L'Chuppah L'masim tovim. Our God, God of our mothers and our fathers, sustain Hunter through his parents' loving care, and let him become known amongst our people Israel as Chai. May his name be a source of joy to him and inspire him to serve our people and all of humankind. And may his parents, with patience and wisdom, bring him to the study of Torah, to a life of good deeds, and one day to a partnership in marriage worthy of God's blessing. And let us all say, Amen. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ken yehi ratzon. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God's radiance shine upon you and be gracious to you. Ken yehi ratzon. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'esem lecha shalom. Hunter, may God be with you all of the days of your life. And may God crawl with you and walk with you and run with you and cause all your parents all sorts of trouble. And may God give you the most important blessings of all, the blessing of shalom, of peace, and of shleimut, of wholeness. And together we say, Ken yehi ratzon. May this be God's will. Amen. Amen. Let's say the Shehechianu. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Blessed are you, O God, who has sustained all of our lives, so that we could be here together at this moment as we help bring Hunter into the covenant of the Jewish people and bless him in the first days of his life and bless his family.